Shaq, thanks for joining us. I got a two-part question to start with. One, tell us about your partnership with DraftKings. And two, give us your take on Embiid's debut last night.
Well, let's first of all say I'm thrilled to be part of the DraftKings family. I hope you guys see my first commercial with the legendary Kevin Hart and with the beautiful Lisa Leslie. I think the NBA Cup is back, so DraftKings is going to add an additional layer of excitement for the fans. And, you know, we offer plenty of betting markets for the fans to enjoy, but I just want to encourage fans to always play responsibly, keep it fun, have a game plan. Please stay within your limits. And remember, it's more fun when it's for fun. Now, to answer the question about Embiid, I did not like what I saw last night. And I may have to stop doing this, but I use all types of motivation when I was playing. This summer, I was saying to myself, especially for Philly and Milwaukee, they were going to say, okay, Boston, you guys won the championship, but you had an easy run. Let's see if you guys are the real. Like, I thought like the Milwaukee Bucks and Embiid and then was going to come in like Cleveland is playing. Yeah. Cleveland was upset and they took it personally, but I'm not seeing that right now. So I sent them out a little challenge last night because I just remember when I was in LA and, you know, I was getting a lot of praise, but also getting swept in the playoffs. The great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said, how does Shaquille O'Neal want to be remembered? And that really right there made me stop doing what I was doing and switch it up and become the dominant big man that I was. And this is why I'm the president of the Big Man Alliance, so I could say things.
All right, Shaq, look, watching Embiid just frustrates me because I want him to go inside more. I know he's a great outside shooter, but I want him to go inside. So please comment on that. And secondly, people don't know, maybe they forget early in your career, you were very athletic, you could dribble, you could shoot, but how would you play if you were coming up today? Do you think you play like you did, or would you change it up? But first, Embiid.
I would play the same way. And what I mean by that is when things are difficult, you break it down to its simplest form. It's easy for Joel Embiid to be 2-3 feet away from the basket. It's going to be easy for him. It's going to be easy for his teammates. And I hate when people say, oh, we don't play like that. Well, you should. You should. So to answer your other question, I would be like the Joker. Not as good as the Joker, but what I mean by that is I would mix it up. The Joker will shoot 2 or 3 a game, but he's going to, he's going to go to that mid post. He's going to go to the low post. He's going to hit you with the jump hook. You guys have to mix it up. I'm not saying, listen, you can shoot, Joel. You can shoot Victor Wembanyama, but that should not be the majority of your game. You're 7'1" and you're 7'5". Like, make it easy for yourself. So people always say, oh, you couldn't have played in this area. Yes, I could have, because I would have switched out on you. As soon as you shoot that 3, I would have ran right by you and stood right in the lane and watched the whole arena go, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. And I get a dunk. And so, yeah. And then if I was up by 9 or 10 and I had to shoot a 3, I would test it out to see if it would go in. But I'm not going to shoot all those 3s. I watched the game the other day. I don't even know why I watched it. Portland shot 4 for 42. Are you kidding me? I'm sitting there watching, and I was like, what the hell am I watching right now? So it's not that he should change his game. He should mix it up.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a small switching on you. Take 10 dribbles, get to the post, let him double, then kick it out to a guy for an easy shot. Like Paul George is getting older. I don't want him shooting step backs. I want him when they double you, come off the top of the key, get a wide open shot. Stress-free shot. Paul has to dribble between his legs and do that. You're definitely not going to win like that.
Shaq, one of the, to me, biggest shocks thus far in this young season is how bad Milwaukee's been. Even if you didn't think Milwaukee was the top of the East or alongside Boston, I didn't see any scenario where a team with a healthy Giannis would be this bad. Have you been shocked that they're 3-8 at this point?
I've also been shocked because, Giannis is a champion. And, Chris Middleton is a champion. When Boston won that championship, I thought they were going to be super upset because, a couple of those guys were injured and, they really didn't get to face Boston like they wanted to. I thought they were going to come out like gangbusters. I do want to give props to my boy Donovan Mitchell. Because I've been on Donovan for years. Donovan, if you watch it, keep it going, my guy. That's how you play basketball right there.
Shaq, you mentioned Victor Wembanyama earlier. Is he the next face of the league, in your opinion?
I would have to lean towards Luka. You got Luka. Luka's still there. I mean, he'll be one of the faces of the league. Very, very, very skilled big man. Can do it all. Really, really like his game. Would also like to see him go inside more, but we'll probably lean more towards. You still got Luka. You still got Anthony Edwards. You got a lot of guys. I was thinking about this the other day. This is probably our last gold medal.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like, there ain't gonna be no more KD, no more Bron, no more my favorite player, Steph Curry. These young fellas gonna have to step up. And these, other countries, they not playing. This ain't like 90, 96, and 2000 when it was a cakewalk. So, but
well,
I'm sorry.
That's sad.
Shaq, let me jump in real quick, because I know you've known Chris Broussard for a couple decades. What you might not know is the reason he asked you that about Wemby is there is no bigger Victor Wembanyama fan than Chris Broussard, who I think has some bets on, I don't know if DraftKings took it or not, that he's going to be the greatest player of all time.
No, not yet. I said he's got
GOAT potential, and that his floor is Akeem Olajuwon. I just want you to have the floor and give us your take. I'm just telling you, that's what my man has said about Victor. I think maybe a 7'5" guy shouldn't shoot 7 threes a game. That's just me, but your thoughts on all that, Shaq.
I'm with you on that. I don't think you should shoot 7 threes a game. Akeem Olajuwon, that's tough. Let me ask Broussard a question first. When I said he was similar to Bol, did you think I was happy? I mean, did you agree with that, or did you not agree with that?
That he was similar to Manute Bol?
No, Bol.
Oh, to Bol.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Not, look, Bol at times showed flashes, but obviously he hasn't played well. So, yeah, I thought similar style, but Victor's much better, obviously.
But hold on, I'm not talking about who's better. I'm talking about Bol was the first 7'5" guy with legit handles.
With skills.
In front top of the key. Okay, so
I don't understand why he can't play Bol, but he's not. Yeah, he can't get on the court.
Like Bol, but Akeem Olajuwon, Popovich. I'm gonna lean towards what Chris Broussard is saying.
Wow.
Thank you, Shaq.
Hold on. If he mixes it up,
yeah,
I agree. I agree with my sex symbol friend up there with all that luxurious hair. You can't be shooting 6, 7 threes a game.
Since we're on Akeem, a follow up here. We don't have to do the order, but the 5 greatest centers ever: Kareem, Russell, Wilt, Akeem, and you. That's undeniable. What does Nikola Jokic have to do to kick one of you guys out of that top 5 to move into that group?
I wouldn't put myself in there, but people judge talent in many ways. Stats, of course, is one of them. Championships is one of them. He has one. I think if he gets up in that 3 championships realm, he'll definitely be on that list. He's on that list for me. I wouldn't really, put myself on that list. You always gotta count, the guys who made me who I am. Kareem, Mr. Chamberlain, and Mr. Russell. And I put Akeem in there because he taught me what it takes to be a champion. And what I mean by that is you don't celebrate until the job is done. I always tell a story about how after we beat the Chicago Bulls in Orlando, we had it made. We had a parade. We had 10 days off. Chris Broussard is about to understand what I'm about to say. Me and D-Scott was in Magic City. Chris Broussard.
Man of faith.
I
never been there, Shaq. I heard stories. I've heard stories.
So then when we played Akeem, I learned his native language, and I'm trying to intimidate him, and I said something to him in his native language, and he's like, "Okay, brother." I was like, "Huh?" Like, he didn't even get mad. And he just, hey man, he made me look like a toddler out there. So, I can remember after us getting sweat, me going to my beautiful house, breaking TVs, breaking windows, and breaking cars, and just being in a funk all summer, and then really wanted to come back and, prove myself. Just like I thought the Bucks was going to do and the 76ers was going to do. But I guess watching a new game.
Last thing for me, Shaq. The Lakers, they look okay when they got LeBron and AD. Do they have a chance to win a title? And what would a fifth title make LeBron the GOAT?
You know, I've kind of intricated myself into the GOAT conversation. Not me as a player, but I want to hear all the correct contestants. Like, you always hear LeBron, you always hear Jordan. Where's my guy Kobe at?
There you go.
I just want to, so like, if you're going to give me a test to look at, I want all the multiple choice options on there. So LeBron is great. He's a good friend of mine, is great. Jordan is great. But my guy was great too. So I would like to see 1, 2, 3, and then let people debate, and then I could probably have an answer when we come back. But Michael has 6, Kobe has 5. LeBron got what, 4?
4, yep.
So if you can get 5 with the coaster, now you're talking. If you can get 6, now you're talking. But me personally, I wish I was in those conversations sometimes. Like, I know, like, when it comes to the most dominant, there is no conversation because it's only me. You understand? You understand? It's only me. But, you know, the greatest player of all time, like, I wish I was in that conversation every now and then. But if you're going to ask that question, Mr. Broussard, sir, good friend of mine, I would like to hear all the possible contestants. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Shaq, thank you as always. We'll see you on TNT. You're always welcome back.
And I'm going to send you some hair tips
Shaq.
like you asked for. It's no problem. I'll
Yes,
send them to you.
thank you.
Let our first things first after the break. Thanks, Shaq.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.